Hello, it's Sharon Markovsky here, and welcome to Practical Discussions of Marketing. Today I want to talk to you about something that's near and dear to my heart, direct marketing. And specifically what I want to talk about is how can you make your direct marketing campaign more effective. There's a lot of ways to spend your marketing budget, and what I'd like to do is give you just a few tips on things that I look for when I put together a direct mail campaign, or a direct marketing campaign for that matter. So what do you need? Well, first, you need to determine what your goals are. A lot of people just jump right into direct marketing without actually understanding what their goals are. So it doesn't have to be a long process, but you do need to go through the process to understand what your goals are. So what should some of your goals be? Well, it could be things like I want to increase brand awareness. I want people to know who I am. I don't want to be in a sea of thousands. I want people to think of my brand when they think of whatever product or service I provide. So one could be brand awareness. One could be I want the phones to ring. One could be I want to convert more people that are prospects into customers, or maybe convert more people that I've already touched into customers. So again, think about your goals. What is it that you want this direct marketing campaign to do for you? So that's number one. Number two, determine the message. Now, some people want to jump right into format. I would caution against that, because what you really need to understand what the format should be, you need to know what the message is. So when thinking about the message, you need to understand how complicated the message is to the person that's going to be getting the message. So what do I mean? If it takes 10 minutes for you to explain either your product or service, or whatever it is that you're trying to get out there, or your brand for that matter, what your company is. If it takes a long time to explain, well, guess what? You can't use a postcard because you don't have that much room on a postcard. So again, understand your message. So you determine what you want to do with the campaign, but then you need to say, all right, can I explain this simply? So is it a simple message? Is it a complicated message? Will I need a lot of words to describe it or not? So those are some of the things that you need to think about. So again, with message, is it complicated? Is it not complicated? Is it going to take a long time to explain? So once you get past that, then you get into the third thing, which a lot of people love to jump into, again, format. So what's the format of your direct marketing campaign? The pieces of it, the components of it. So there are lots of different things you can use for a direct mail campaign or a direct marketing campaign. One is my favorite, mail, which sort of has a black eye at the moment because everybody wants to be digital. But there's direct mail, there's email marketing, there's banner advertising marketing, things like that. And there's postcards. So you can do a letter, you can do a postcard, you can do email, you can do internet stuff. You have to understand exactly what is going to be effective for you. Not everybody is going to resonate with an email campaign. Not everybody's going to resonate with a letter campaign. Not everybody's going to resonate with an internet campaign. So really have to understand your market and understand what the best format is. Not only for your message, remember we got to keep that in mind, but also the people that you're going to be trying to attract with your marketing campaign. Okay, so again, trying to figure out the format. What's the best format? The best format, in my opinion, really is to have an integrated campaign. So not just one or the other, but incorporating a couple of things, knowing your market. The last thing I want to say about determining the format, understand that you're going to have to hit these people more than once with your message. You can't do, once and done. It's not going to work. Well, it might, but generally speaking, probably not. So what you want to do is make sure that whatever format you select, understand that you're going to have to hit them a couple of times with that format. So if it's expensive, think about that. Okay, so that's the third thing. The fourth thing is, how are they going to respond? Much like the postcard or letter, people don't always resonate with a particular type of piece of marketing. They don't always respond well to the different types of response. So what I mean, well, some people will only call you. Some people will only go to your website, the landing page you've set up. Some people will only email you. And you know what? Believe it or not, some people will only fax. So you might need to make sure that you have the right response mechanism for your target audience. Okay, 5. Very important. How are you going to measure success? just like it's very important to start off understanding what your goal is, you have to also understand how you're going to measure success. Is it going to be return on investment? And how you're going to calculate return on investment. Is it going to be just on the number of sales that you generate? Is it going to be the profit that you generate? Is it going to be based on a net present value of the profit and the sales? Or are you just going to take the sales number and divide it by how much the campaign cost you? So again, you need to understand how you're going to measure the success at the end. Well, I hope you found this insightful, and I look forward to seeing you on the next time we discuss practical messages in marketing. Happy marketing!